this comes out, I think it's going to be on Saturday, so we should have just played Italy. This is either going to be a good thing or a bad thing. Could definitely see us getting beat there again by Italy. But Bournemouth then, it's an interesting one for me. Bournemouth, I think I was a little bit ignorant to Scott Parker. I know that Scott Parker got quite a lot of praise when he was in the Premier League with Fulham. I didn't really see that or feel that. I felt he had a very soft underbelly. But yeah, he's done great things with Bournemouth. He really has. So fair play to him, and let's see how they do. Now, Parker really plays kind of possession-based, high pressing. Fitness is of huge importance. I know that a lot of the Bournemouth players have talked about this season. They just couldn't believe the standards that they were being raised to in regards to fitness. He is tactically flexible and does make changes, but generally going for kind of a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. Be interesting to see, how that goes in the Premier League when obviously they won't have as much possession as they did in the Championship. Goalkeeper then. So they had Mark Drivers. He's had a good year. This was his first proper year playing now. He'd only previously played 8 games on loan in League One last year. It's a massive ask therefore, coming off your first season in men's football to then step up as a Premier League goalkeeper. Will Dennis has no real experience either. He's never even played a game for Bournemouth. So I think it seems that a new keeper coming in will be an absolute given. Right back, Jack Stacey played 24 times last year with Adam Smith playing 15. They both did pretty well, to be honest. But are either of them necessarily Premier League quality? That's the question we're going to be asking a lot in this video, I think. Another position that I think, feels like it might need an upgrade, really. Centre back, they've got Lloyd Kelly, who's the club captain and a stalwart of the team. Gary Cahill played quite a lot of games in the first half of the season. He's now left the club when his contract's expired this month. Nat Phillips then came in January, and he played to the end of the season and did really, really well. Chris Metham doesn't appear to be fancied very much by Parker. Bournemouth need at least one, if not 2 new centre-backs. Left back, Jordan Zamora was the team's first choice left back this season, with Leif Davis as backup on loan from Leeds. Davis has returned to Leeds now. Doesn't look like he's going to be coming back. Lloyd Kelly can also play left back, and Zamora did do pretty well this year in the Championship. But again, is he Premier League quality? And this year was his first, again, full season in men's football, really. So it's a tough one at the Bournemouth defence in particular. As a DM, Jefferson Lerma can play as a 6 or as an 8. Lewis Cook in the second half of the season was the main 6, and Lerma was pushed to more of an 8. In centre mid, Philip Billing has been superb as an 8, and he's a mainstay in the team. Popped up with a lot of goals and assists this season. Cook, Lerma and Billing, they're definitely the first choice 3 in the midfield. Todd Cantwell wasn't able to dislodge any of them, but the midfield does lack depth. I don't think that Ben Pearson and Gavin Kilkenny are kind of the required quality, really, for Premier League cover. Left wing there, Jadon Anthony, and he's largely held that position down. His numbers are okay. Again, I'm not sure that he's Premier League quality. He's another where this was his first proper year in men's football. Junior Stanislas is now completely overlooked. Siriki Dembele, he can also, be back up there. Striker, obviously Tom Solanke had a breakout year, and he'll be looking to bring that into the Prem. Kiefer Moore as well, I'm a big fan of. He offers something completely different, as we've seen for Wales. Solanke will be the main man, and Kiefer Moore's not a bad option to bring off the bench at all. Right wing, right, Christie, he's played a lot on the right, and he's David Brooks obviously is a really good talent, but it's still unknown yet as to when he'll be properly back. A right winger may therefore be needed. For Bournemouth, when we look at what's needed for them, then it's more a case of what isn't. Huge gambles to go with some of these guys that have got them up in their first year. I think they need at least 6 players for the starting 11. I know that's quite bold, but I think they do. And plus 2 or 3 squad players. So goalkeeper for me is a must. They're rumoured to be interested in Dean Henderson, which I can't see happening. They're also rumoured to be there with Bartolomei Dragowski of Fiorentina. He was Fiorentina's number 1 in the previous 2 seasons, but this year he only played 7 times. However, I'd like to go and see them go and get Jonas Omlin from Montpellier, who had a really good season. At 28, I think he's a really good age profile, and I think he wouldn't be available on much money. So Jonas Omlin from Montpellier, I think would his experience, I think I'd go and get him. At right back, I'd like to see them get an upgrade there and go and get Nacho Vidal from Osasuna. He's 27. Again, he'll help to bring in some experience and some quality. Centre back, I think bringing back Nat Phillips would be amazing. I think he's been touted that he'll be available for about 15 million, and that'd be great. I think another centre back coming in on loan as cover would also be really, really good as well. Left back, I think Hassan Kamara of Watford, who've now been relegated, could be a really good shout. He's been one of their only impressive players this season. In centre mid, they're supposedly quite close to the signing of Joe Rothwell from Blackburn on a free, who's had a really good season, and I think that'd be good as backup for the main 3 players. That'd be fantastic. Right wing, there is talk that Newcastle are wanting to get rid of Miguel Almiron. That could be a decent shout, to be fair. So, I don't think he'd cost too much money. That'd be good. Left wing, I think they should go and get Dwight McNeil from Burnley, and I think he'd be in the price range as well. So let's just check to see if any of these players have actually moved on to new clubs already. No, doesn't look like it. Forest are also linked with Joe Rothwell. Interesting. Understandable for the Championship clubs coming up, I think. But yeah, so let's just assume that they can go and get these players. That'd give us a new starting 11 of goalkeeper Jonas Omlin, in net right back Nacho Vidal, centre backs Nat Phillips and Lloyd Kelly, left back Hassan Kamara, Dean Lewis Cook, centre mids Jefferson Lerma and Philip Billing, right wing Miguel Almiron, left wing Dwight McNeil, and striker Dom Solanke. Will they go and do that much business? Probably not. And I think even with those 6 new players, there's a very, very strong chance that this team will get relegated again. Sorry, Bournemouth fans, it's just a tough one. I think there's just so much work to do for Bournemouth that I just think the quality of the squad that they've got, I don't fancy them that much. But we'll have to see, what I think at the end of the window, and see where we're at with the predictions. But at the minute, on the face of it, tough old season, as